Hey, Cuzzo. Think it's time to let these niggas know what's up, man. Spot 'em, drop 'em, flock 'em, we got 'em. All of my niggas is sliding, all of your niggas is dying. I do this shit without trying. Throw up a G and I'm fine. Holding the chest, he survived it. Holding the chest, he survived it.
Yo, this is Gutt with Gutt Talk, and we got special guests in the building.
It's your boy ZC, man.
How you doing, brother? What y'all got going on?
Man, just living, going day by day, man. Feeling good about this shit, honestly.
All right, that's what we like to hear, man. But let's get right into it. So, where are you from?
I'm originally from Kenosha, Wisconsin. I moved to Long Beach, California, though, when I was probably 2-3 years old. And then I was back and forth bouncing from Cali to Kenosha. And then obviously my grandma on my mom's side moved up here. So then that's when we came up here, and then I was back and forth from Green Bay and Kenosha. And then I finally came back here senior year, and finished it off.
So, do you have any memories of being in California, or do you not really remember it?
No, hell yeah. I went to Creekside Elementary out there, Sunnymead Middle School. It was crazy. Yeah, we was really out there, really out there. And I go back a lot of times too. Like recently we was there for it wasn't recently, it was last year, Thanksgiving. So you feel me? We was just out there. On my dad's side. All my family on my dad's side is out there.
So do you have any homies from when you were younger or any friends you still have out there?
Hell yeah. I keep in touch with them. We tap in. Feel me? A lot of my homies be scamming and shit.
No. Yeah, we'll get too deep into that, though. So, okay, you live in Kenosha, and you were in California, all that. What was the difference between the two places? What can you remember early memories from either of them?
Honestly, it's a big difference. In California, it's real spacious. You know what I'm saying? Out here, everything is close to you. Out there, you seeing shit far as hell, mountains and all type of shit in California. So the atmosphere is different. The weather, shit, obviously everybody know that, but it's a different it's really different. When I first came out here, I was like, what the fuck? And then it's crazy too, I forgot to mention, I lived in Chicago too. I went to
okay, so you were in California, Chicago, Kenosha. All right, keep going though.
Yeah,
it's a lot of places.
Yeah, we was bouncing around, bro. We was bouncing around a lot. When I stayed in Chicago, I was around 7. I went to Alex Haley, and that was around 113. I lived on 113 in Wentworth in Chicago. That's where my stepdad is from. You feel me? So I was out there too. We was out there. It was crazy out there.
So people-wise, being around people or just people off the street, what would you say is the difference between people in California to Kenosha/Chicago? I would say I kind of know
the same type shit with out here with Kenosha and Chicago. It's the same kind of, but California people is just way different.
Different good, different bad. Because I've been to Vegas. I know Vegas is in California. I've actually never really been to California before, but I feel like a lot of people are kind of like New York to extent. They kind of just don't want to look at your eyes. They kind of almost feel stuck up. Is that true, or is that just my experience?
Probably not true, because it's in California, if you know, well, they with the gang banging and shit out there nowadays, you really can't just wear certain colors and shit like that.
Yeah, I'll just stick to my pink, you know
what
I mean? Stay out the way.
So it's they still color bang out there. So recently when I was just out there last year for my brother, rest in peace, my brother, my god brother, he died. The whole funeral was purple because he's from Watts, which is in Cali.
Oh, okay.
So you feel me? That's one of the gangs. He's from Watts, and everyone was wearing purple and shit like that. But we had went to the mall before that.
Oh, wearing the purple?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did
anyone press you?
Press me. I ain't gonna lie, they pressed me. They definitely did, some dudes. But I was with my cousins and shit like that, obviously. So they knew who we was and we was from, but they respected us because they knew it was a funeral and shit like that. So you feel me?
You were about to get down the mall and wearing purple, about to start to get the fighting.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro.
Yeah, fuck
but
that.
Out there, the people definitely out here in Green Bay, I know people super loving out here. I feel Wisconsin, people are super loving. In Chicago, if I feel like if they just don't know you, they gonna look at you crazy type shit. But in Cali, it's just they don't know you at all. They never seen you. They on your ass.
Yeah, I've been to Chicago a lot, you know, because my connections Duck and all their people.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I kind of stay out the way of everything just because I'm not trying to lose my life.
Facts,
So
me
you know
too.
what I mean. I don't tote guns. You know what I mean. If I'm out like that, you know, I'm a pussy, and we're just gonna keep moving. You know what I mean? Simple as that.
No
you know
bullshit though. Like you can't let a lot of shit like trouble. Like you feel me? You can't let a lot of trouble like try to. I don't know how to say that shit, but like I just stay away from it type shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not, cause I know how far I'll go with certain shit. So it's like I try to avoid the shit first before I get to a different type of level.
Yeah, when I was younger, I would say from my freshman year to junior year, I used to walk around big tough guy because, you know, I knew people from Chicago, so I thought I was that guy.
Yeah.
All that shit. I think most people have been through that phase in their life.
Definitely.
Then I kind of realized it doesn't matter how big, bad, tough you are. Don't matter who you know, what you know. If a man got a gun, you don't have a gun, it don't matter.
Right, don't matter.
And I don't carry guns, so it don't matter.
Yeah,
That's
facts.
how I look at it. So, but okay, so you said you were born in Kenosha.
Yeah.
You went to Cali.
Mhm.
Then you went from Cali back to Kenosha, then to Chicago.
Yeah.
That got mapped out right.
Yep.
Okay.
That's just how I went. Then I came up here after that.
What do you have any memories of Chicago or anything like that? Because Chicago is a very, very interesting place. I can personally
yeah.
relate to a lot. You know, you go to one area of Chicago, it's the Gucci, the Prada, you know, nice people.
That's downtown. That's
Yep.
downtown. Yeah.
That's where when we just had the balloon drop for Duck, that's where it was at. Then you go to other side of Chicago, even to like Gary, you know, it's a lot more rough. It's a lot different.
Everybody out there got they, like, for me in Chicago, it's like that everywhere though. Everybody got their own hoods. You know, you gotta know where you going. You gotta know you gotta know certain motherfuckers. You can't just be walking around thinking you feel me. In Chicago, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Like people not just finna. It ain't like that right now. I feel like it ain't too hard like it used to be.
Yeah.
Like when the effect really hit us when Chief Keef started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Chief Keefs, Dirks,
The Chief Keef effect. You feel me? That's when.
All that.
You feel me? But like it ain't like that right now. It ain't that bad. But still though, you still gotta know everywhere you going out there. You can't trust nobody. Like people is crazy. Like no cap. But out there, we used to do a lot of shit. Bust the fire hydrants open on the block just to like run through the water and shit like that. We always had, you know, candy stores and shit on the corner. Chicago was crazy, bro, but it was a good experience. Like I feel like it built me in such a sense too. Like it made me who I am too today. Like I know my whereabouts and all that shit too.
So when you lived in Chicago, was that like elementary school or was that?
It was elementary. I don't remember my age. I just know I was in it was elementary, probably like 5th grade. Probably 5th grade, 6th grade, one of those. But I went to Alex Haley. I know that it was like we had to wear white shirts, blue pants. It was like
so it was like a uniform school.
Uniform school, hell yeah.
See, I never went to school like that. That was a nice thing. You know, fun fact about Gutt, if you don't know this, you know, when I was in high school, I went to Schwab and then, you know,
for real?
Yep, I got the best dresser award. I still have the little certificate. I'm gonna bring it on sometime. I got it. You know what I mean?
No
I
bullshit.
was always a little sauced up. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I ain't never. It was like I think it was like that though for all the schools in Chicago though, like uniforms.
Yeah, see, I don't even know that.
Even in Kenosha though, one of the elementaries, I know they had uniforms and shit, but after we got to like middle school, that shit went out the window.
So when you were in, we'll say just middle school, just because you don't remember the exact grades, in Chicago, were you kind of like a popular kid? Do you have a lot of friends, or were you kind of the kid that got picked on? What were you?
Nah, I probably was a kid that really motherfuckers didn't like.
Just didn't care about?
Yeah, everybody didn't get no fuck, but like, I ain't gonna lie, I was crazy. I had some crazy stories, like, I still got homies and shit that could vouch. I could call my mom right now.
You might have to call her.
She'll even vouch. Like, it was crazy one time on the way home from school, bro. It was this girl that, like, really used to like me. Feel me? And then she wanted to give me a note and tried to always
note in
flirt
class?
with me and shit. And yeah, this was a time, like, for me, I just had got there. Her and her friends, bro, would chase me home every day.
Every day.
I swear to God, every day they chased me home because I didn't want to date her. So
you would run every day?
I mean, I used to leave my little brother. He was like literally probably like in kindergarten, I think. And I used to leave him because I used to be running from them. Like
maybe that's why you were good at sports when you got older. Shit, you were trained for this shit. Little did you know.
Feel me? Yeah, it was crazy. It was a good experience, though.
Yeah, I definitely can't. I don't think I ever had a female chasing me.
Nah, I could really vouch, bro. No cap.
Okay, so you went from Chicago. You said back to Kenosha. I'm trying to.
Yeah, from Chicago.
This shit's kind of weird because you got Kenosha, Cali, to Chicago to Kenosha. I'm
So
trying
it's
to follow
like-
this shit.
So I left when I was born in Kenosha. We left to Cali right away. For me, my dad
Yep.
moved us to Cali. After I stayed in Cali for a minute. We came back. We came back to Wisconsin, but we moved to Chicago.
Okay.
So after we moved to Chicago, that's when we came back to Kenosha. And then after Kenosha, that's when we came to Green Bay.
Okay, so what was your memories like in Kenosha? Did you when did you start playing sports too? Because I know that's a big part of your life.
Yeah, I was playing basketball since I was 3.
Oh,
so my
shit.
mom, I was in Little League and shit. So for me, that's what I'm trying to get my son into right now too.
So were you called off rip, or did you have to work your way up? You know, some people have God-given abilities. I mean, like example, Brett Favre.
Yeah.
So a lot of people know this. My parents actually were friends with Brett Favre's parents. So
Really?
like they had like a real actual bond. They sent me baby clothes when I was young.
Yeah,
They went on
that's
cruises
dope.
together. You know, that was one of the reasons why I moved to Green Bay, because we had connections to them. When I
Oh,
was,
you're not from here?
no, yeah. There you go. I'm from
Original-
Iowa originally. I didn't move to
Original
Green
what?
Bay to 2013.
For real?
So freshman in high school is when I moved up here.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, I moved up here, Green Bay in 2013, and then I kind of was basically in Green Bay, and then around 2016, 17, I went to Chicago a lot. That's when I kind of got introduced more into
The drill
hip
scene
hop
shit
and all
like
that. And
yeah.
at that time, I was trying to make drill music myself. You know,
Yeah.
recording myself on a fucking garage band.
Yeah.
No mix and master, sounded terrible. You know, just talking about shit that was not about. But you know, that's fine because you can't find the music now, so it don't matter. Can't find it. That shit's deleted. But no, yeah, that's kind of how I got interested in music and really got into it. I mean, I always liked rap music since I was young. I mean, Lil Wayne was like the first person I listened to.
Yeah, I seen that. You say you were a big Lil Wayne fan.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to listen to Lil Wayne too a lot, but you feel me? Obviously, that shit went out the window.
Yeah, the first time I ever really remember listening to hip hop, I think I was in 4th grade. That was Carter 3.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, this shit's not about me, so let's get back to you. You know, this is for another time. But fuck, what were we talking? Oh yeah, you got into sports. You
Yeah.
said when you're young. So were you
Around
cold
3,
off
yeah.
rip, or were you kind of? Because I was talking about Brett Favre. That's what I was talking about. No, so a fun fact about Brett Favre, when he was like, I think they want to say he was like 13 years old, so he was still middle school. His dad brought him because he was a high school coach. His dad's a high school coach. He brought him to the high school, and he was just out throwing everyone on the team. And they said he could throw like damn near 60 yards when he was 13.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So there's some people that have a God-given ability. Like, you know, this man just had an arm. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's crazy, bro.
But so were you
Whatever.
like that when you're younger? Because were you just off rip really good, or did you have to really
I
sit
feel
there
like
and grind for your craft?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't remember if I was really good when I was young. You feel me? But I know my mom and my pops told me like I always soon as I start walking, they said the first thing I did was pick up the basketball. So
That's
it's like, feel me? So it always been with me. And then in high school and shit, I mean middle school, feel me? Elementary, I was dogging shit. So I always been, you feel me, willing to work my ass off to get to where I needed to be. But other than that, it's just like shit. Yeah, I feel like I always been good, honestly.
So did you have any memories when you were younger in middle school, elementary, of like just absolutely balling out?
Hell yeah, I had plenty of AAU tournaments. I dunked.
Oh my god, AAU
dunk-
is so serious too.
Yeah, dunk contests. Like, yeah, I didn't play it against some good ass people. Like, for me, it's just good ass. It was a good ass experience, bro. Like, my basketball years. Now it's like, for me, I play every once in a while or shit like that because I got a son and shit like that. So
Yeah, a lot of people who don't know. I didn't personally play AAU basketball, but I had a lot of friends did. And that is serious,
Yeah.
dude. That's like
traveling too, like
they take that really serious. You know, I mean, I compare it to high school football in Texas. People don't know that
yeah.
football in Texas, it's damn near like its own professional league.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard
Yeah.
it's really serious out there with the football. But on another note too, with basketball too, it's like I wish it was like I wish I would have kept going with it. I wish I would have stayed like when other people was putting in work and being in the gym and shit. I was just always like I was always chilling with my homies, or we was at bonfires or parties with bitches and shit like that. And I just like
Stuff that don't matter.
Exactly. And you feel me? And I look at that shit now because my mom always used to tell me, like, what are you doing? Like, why? No, you can't go. I'm 24 right now. It's not it's not recent, but when I was 18, that was the first time I got to spend a night at my friend's house. Like, my mom was on my ass.
Really?
Literally.
That's
like,
crazy.
I was never the kid.
She was probably in the right, though.
Yeah, I appreciate her for it because it made me know a lot of shit that I know now, and I see why. Like, all the shit that my sister's doing, that they teenagers now, you feel me? Or the shit that my brother was doing, like, I'm telling them, like, bro, it's not worth it, bro.
Yeah, it's really not. But we'll get more into the ball because I know we got some great stories about that.
Hell yeah.
But okay, so when did you went to Kenosha? When did you actually come up to Green Bay?
I came up to Green Bay probably when I was like, honestly, like 12.
So what did you think? Were you upset moving, leaving all of your friends, losing all of them?
Hell yeah, because it was like, especially in Cali, because that's where like, that was the stumping ground, you feel me? Like, that was where everything, it was cracking. Like, I used to love, like, California literally was home. Like, that's home, for real, for real.
There's a huge difference between California and Green Bay, so that was probably a big culture shock to you, too.
Man, like, the dressing, how people dress, and all that shit, it's just different, bro. Like, and it's not small like Green Bay. Like, Green Bay, you know everybody. Out here, everybody know everybody. You can't go nowhere without, you feel me, knowing someone. You can't talk to a person without somebody already done talk to her. Like,
well, especially if you're more of a public figure like you are.
Hell
so
yeah.
It's
like,
even, I can relate to that because I'll go out. I don't go out much, but the times I do, man, I'll go out to Crown or wherever I go, and I'll go, and everybody, oh, what's up, Gut, what's up? I'm like, oh, shit.
Don't even know him. Yes, and that would be going on too with me sometimes. Like, people be thinking like I just be acting famous and shit, bro. I really don't be knowing y'all ass. Like, I swear I don't. I don't be. My mind be somewhere else, bro. I don't be in people business and shit like that. I don't get into
I
that.
be in people's business.
You know?
Nah, I'm just playing. No, you've never done that to me. Shit, every time I've seen you, you always show me love.
Yeah,
so,
no
shit,
bullshit. It's like, I fuck with the people I fuck with, bro, and I just keep it at that. Like, I ain't better than nobody. I'm not trying to be, feel me? I don't be bragging and shit like that. I ain't into all that.
I'm better than some people, but that's all right, though. Okay, so you moved to Green Bay when you're 12. You start getting that. So where you start playing basketball in high school, I'm assuming?
No, I started, like I said, when I was 3, but so it been up since then. Since I was a kid, I've been playing.
So when you were a freshman in high school, were you like on the freshman team, JV team, or were you bumped up the varsity off rip, or how'd that start out? Wait, so what school you go to? We didn't even ask that.
Went so the high school I went to was Green Bay East. I went to Green Bay East, and then my freshman year I was at Green Bay Preble.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I was with all my homies, and Preble, like, that was the freshman year was the best experience ever of high school. You know what I'm saying? Around that time too. So it was just cracking. Like, my focus wasn't even on fucking schoolwork. It was so many bitches. I really couldn't even focus. I swear to God, that's why no bullshit. I left freshman year with like a 0.5 or half of credit.
Oh man,
bro, bad. I had to catch up a lot, bro. That's after freshman year. That's when I took school serious though. From that time. Cause then basketball and all that shit. My freshman year, I got all that shit out my system.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like,
better to get out late. I mean, early than late. You know what I mean?
Cause bro, like, man, I was going, man, crazy. I was going crazy in high school, bro. Like, no cap.
Every single day, man.
Especially when you gotta understand too. Like, when you a popular fucking kid, and then you a popular kid at that, you play sports.
Cold at it too.
You ain't good at it too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of attention be on you. So it's like, okay, I can have this bitch do my homework, and then I can go kick it with this bitch and shit like that. Like, you can do shit like that for real. I had so many different hoes. I was just doing everything.
He didn't care about nothing.
Leaving lunch with one, coming back with another one. I was wilding, bro.
And then, so, okay, you start playing basketball. Or not start, you were playing basketball. I said that shit again. You were playing basketball in high school. You started doing good. When did it get to the point in your head where you're thinking you could actually advance and do something with it? Was that a thought when you're young, or when did that thought start popping in your brain?
So, like I said, after my freshman year, my sophomore year, when my mom changed me schools, so then I started going to Green Bay East. And then it was just like, my coach, I had good talks with my coach. Me and my coach was real close. So then after that, man, I just took that shit so serious. It was up from there. Then I was practicing. I was in the gym. I was just doing everything I had to do just to be who I became, you know, and to get to where I went. And I'm just happy I could say I went somewhere with that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It
so
took me places, got money in my pocket and shit. So
when you were a senior then, obviously come out basketball, did you have any type of college offers? Did you get any interest like that?
no lie, only had one D1 offer, and the D1 offer was like, it was from UWM.
Oh,
Milwaukee,
okay.
For me, but I didn't want to do that. Like, that was the only, I didn't have no crazy D1 offers or no crazy, I had hella, that, like I said, UWM was my only D1 offer. But other than that, I had all JUCOs and then D2s, couple D2s.
So did you sit down, really consider or think about going into any of those? Or were you just kind of like, you know, school is not for me? Or what was the mindset?
Honestly, bro, I did. I wanted to go to, St. Cloud in Minnesota. But my mom, at that time, our financial shit wasn't right.
Right.
You feel me? So it was like I didn't have it to go to that school. So it was like, damn. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I didn't want to settle. For me, at that age, I didn't want to settle. Like,
you were thinking about playing in the league.
Yes, bro. That was my mindset. I'm like, bro, I want to go somewhere with this shit for real. Like, feel me? So I had to make a decision for me, and then it was like the JBA came up, and I'm like, bro, this is my opportunity.
So how did it come up though? Because I pay attention a lot. I mean, I'm more in the NFL than the NBA,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, I was big on LeVar Ball. I thought he was the funniest person.
Yeah, so it was like it came up how
like, was it like a tryout, or did you just someone just text you like, oh hey this? Or
so it was a tryout. It was a tryout.
Where was tryout at?
It was in Chicago.
So did a lot of your homies be like, do it, or were you like, I'm doing it, or did you hesitate at all, or you just?
Hell no, all my homies was telling me to do it, but I had already got it sent to me by, like other coaches and shit that I was like talking to.
Oh, okay.
And they knew that was coming up and shit, and they was like, I feel like this is a good opportunity too if you wanted to take this route. Like one of my coaches from Rockford, in Rockford, Illinois. I was gonna go to Rock Valley College.
Oh, okay.
So I talked with him a lot too, and he was like telling me like, if you don't want to take this route, I mean, it's something coming up like this JBA thing with LeVar Ball. That'd be something to get into and like that. And I'm like, what? I'm like, for real? It's in Chicago. At first, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, I'm doing that shit. But then once I actually signed up, my mom signed me up, paid the money, all that shit.
Oh, so you had to pay to do the tryout through the JV?
Yeah, you had to pay. Hell yeah.
How much you have to pay for that?
I think it was like $250.
Okay, so because you know a lot of people would have been like, "Oh, I'm not paying $250."
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people been like, "Oh, that's a scam. I'm not paying $250 to not."
But we didn't just do like it was worth it though. You feel me? The $250 was worth it.
Yeah, but people don't think like that.
Yeah, people don't. It's a better result after. Like you gotta take risks on yourself.
Well, with music, if it's music, sports, and life, gambling, whatever it is, you know what I mean?
Bro.
Everyone knows me. You know what I mean? I'll be throwing hundreds on games.
Bro, I didn't lost so much bread, bro. I think I put more into Prize Picks than what I won.
Really?
I didn't won a lot, bro. I won a lot. Like, I know you be seeing.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I like it when I see the stories. On the story.
You feel me? I'll be winning, but it's
I'll tell anyone who's a gambler. You know what I mean? Number one thing you need to do. Grab a notebook or whatever's your phone. Keep track of every bet you place. Write every single one down and write your wins and losses. Then you really know. Because I do that. I keep track of everything. Last year off the NFL, I made over $18,000. I have that tracked and everything. Yeah. I profit $18,000 off the NFL. But that's not Prize Picks. So Prize Picks, I think I pocket about $1,100.
Yeah.
Not that great because player props are they're a lot more hard. That's why I like to do the money line spreads. That's why I like stuff like that. You know what I mean? But, you know, back to what you're talking about the JBA. Now a lot of people are willing to invest $250 for opportunity. A lot of people be like, oh, I'm not spending $250 to not make it.
Hell yeah.
So that shows a lot in yourself because a lot of people wouldn't do that. Even if it's $100, a lot of people wouldn't do it. They'd be like, oh, I'm not paying $100 to drive to Chicago.
See, my dad, he when I was playing basketball, bro, I was doing every fucking, like, when I was traveling basketball, then I was doing so many scout camps. I was in Cali, bro, doing scout camps. We went to fucking Indiana. I did scout camps, bro. We was going everywhere.
You were really putting your all into it.
Literally traveling I got so many fucking emails. Then I was trying to get my passport to even go play
Overseas?
Yeah, too, with that shit. Like doing scouts and shit over there, because overseas basketball is like, it's harder over there too. Like,
yeah,
the rules and shit
it's
different.
a serious league.
It ain't like how it is over here. So you gotta be that nigga just to go over there and you feel me, go kill some shit.
A lot of people that play over there, they start out here, they go over there. You know what I mean? There's really good competition. So you went to Chicago. How many people were at the tryout?
I don't exactly remember, but it was plenty.
Ballpark.
It was a lot of us, bro. I ain't gonna
like
lie.
100 or more.
It was 100. It was more than that.
Maybe 200.
Yeah, up to like that, bro.
Did you know going in, like, did they say we're gonna sign this many? Or did you not know nothing?
No, I ain't gonna lie. When we first got in there, I can remember this shit like it was yesterday. When I first got to the school of the actual tribe, we was in line. I'm in line. I don't know.
Nervous.
I don't know none of these niggas, bro. I don't. But the dude I was behind was Keezo Brown.
No word. Okay.
Yeah, so Keezo Brown was like, if you know Keezo, he was one of the top basketball players in Chicago, coming out of Simeon. You know what I'm saying? Simeon High School. He was raw as fuck, bro. Like, the nigga had game. Like, he was that, bro. And he didn't win a lot of places and shit too, but for me, I don't know what happened with his story. Like, of what happened. I just heard, so I'm not gonna really speak on that, but I just know this nigga, he was a dog, bro. And when I was in behind him, he was talking to me and shit. He was like, asked me where you from. I'm like, bro, I'm from Green Bay. Like, you know what I'm saying? From Green Bay, Wisconsin and shit. He like, bro. He was like, where the Packers play? He was like, man.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, they don't know nothing about Wisconsin. Like, he ain't know nothing about
that's really all we're known for.
Yeah,
Packers.
You feel me?
Which is not a bad thing to be known
right.
for, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then he was just, we bonded from right there. We locked in, and then we got in the gym, bro. I don't know how, but me and this nigga got on the same team.
Oh yeah, God had you on that one.
Yeah, bro. And then it was like, so they split us up. We got in there, they split us up, and now it's like we running 5-on-5. We running 5-on. We did drills. We warmed up and shit. We did drills first, got us warmed up, got us loose. Then he split us up into teams, got us 5-on-5. We all. It was like.
So it was like a tournament. Who won it all?
Win? It was like a tournament, but the last two teams, them the dudes that he was taking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but you didn't know that, did you?
Yeah, I didn't know that, but I was on the last two teams. You feel me? So it was like, bro, we was in there, and then me and him, we busting their ass, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was so nervous because it was big, bro. Like, it was niggas way bigger than me, like. People always be like, you tall. No, bro.
Not an NBA term.
These niggas was like, bro, like 6'6". Like, I'm talking about dunking and shit already. I was dunking and shit still, too, but I wasn't punching shit out.
You weren't about to dunk over some 6'6".
Yeah, I ain't doing shit like that. Hell no, I wasn't doing shit like that. But, for me, I was still in there going in on their ass. Like, you feel me? I was going crazy. And then me and Keezo was, too. And then they seen us. And then they came down to the last two teams. And I remember...
Did y'all win it all then?
Yeah, we won. I remember Lonzo. Lonzo came and he was our coach. LeVar was the other team coach. So when Lonzo came up to us and he was talking to us and shit, I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, what the fuck's going on?
I'm right here by Lonzo Ball. Like, this shit crazy. Even though he a regular human being, but it's like, you know who the fuck this nigga is. Yeah. Like, it was crazy, bro. And then he was just talking. He was like, man, go kill their ass. He was like, y'all win this shit. And he was like, y'all coming. Like, he the one who told us.
Yeah.
That's why we went all in. You feel me?
You were like, you had to.
What?
You know damn well LeVar was probably saying the same thing the other way.
Yeah,
though.
hell yeah.
Except he probably yelling it at them.
Exactly. He was like, it was so intense, bro. And then it was cracking. I'm hitting threes. Keezo Brown, he crossing people over and shit. It was cracking, bro. That was the best experience of my life, bro.
So after that, you get signed to the JBA.
Hell yeah.
Then what was it like from there? You know, playing actually in the league. Can you give me a little insight for other people? Because not a lot of people can tell the story or know about it.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. It was really like, it was unreal to me, bro. Because it's like, okay, after I got my contract and shit like that, and I flew out. So when I got the email, like, you flying out type shit, and they paid my ticket and shit, I'm like, no way, bro. Like,
yeah, they paying for it. That's when you know.
What? I'm like, yeah, it's over with, bro. I made it. Like, I felt like I made it, bro. So then after that shit, they flew us out. You know, now we all stand in the hotel room, and we in there with different niggas. Like, it ain't even the niggas that's on our team. Like, you know, so because I went and tried out in Chicago, so I was a part of the Chicago team, but I didn't play for them.
Yeah, because I went to one of your games.
Yeah,
I was saying I don't remember you being a Chicago team.
Yeah,
one of your colors like blue and orange.
I played for Dallas.
See, that's when you know I was there. I said the colors. Even. I think
I played for Dallas, bro. I played for Dallas, and it was crazy because when we got there to the hotel and shit, I was in the hotel. Like, my roommates was niggas from Seattle and fucking New York and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Why they put me in here? And then I got traded teams. I'm like, this shit is like really real. Like, it's like a real thing. And
so where did you get traded to?
I got traded to Dallas.
Oh, okay. Wait. So you were on Chicago first?
Yeah, I was on
Chicago.
Traded to Dallas, and then so when I got traded to Dallas, and then I'm like, bro, this is crazy, bro. So then we at the hotel and shit. Then we had media day. So it was the day when everybody came. Like, we had a media day, bro. Like, where everybody is holding their jersey up and shit like that. It was insane how many people was there, bro. Like, it was so many people, bro. Like, we had cameras on us 24/7. We had fucking lights, like shit like this, bro. Like, we had to do. I experienced everything, bro. Like, I experienced the photo shoots, like when we holding up the ball and we laughing and having to say like little shit. Yeah, little sayings or whatever. Bro, like, media day was cracking. Like, your jersey, seeing that shit. I'm like, bro, it was crazy, bro. Like,
so how did you perform actually on the court?
I actually performed good. Like, I wasn't not like I'm saying it was niggas that was way like cold, bro. Like, you feel me? It was a lot of niggas in that shit. So it's like, at least I did my part. You feel me? Like, what I was supposed to do. Like, I played my role type shit. Like, I wasn't. Now, I'm not finna lie and be like I was going out there going crazy, putting up 20 a game. I was hooping, but I wasn't. You feel me? I was hooping, but I wasn't like I was. You
were doing your job.
Yeah,
at the end
for me, I was averaging damn near like, for me, I say like 5 to 6 points, bro. Which one? You feel me? It wasn't nothing major, but that to be in that type of environment and league, it is. Cause them niggas is dogs. Them wasn't niggas that I go to the Croc or to the YMCA
he said the Croc.
Play. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was going to the Croc and the YMCA just killing niggas on a daily. You feel me? I couldn't go in there doing that shit.
Right.
But them niggas out there, bigger, stronger, all type of shit. So it was way different.
So, okay, so you kind of transitioned your career or kind of what you're going to now. So how did you transition from ball player to now music? You know, how'd that transition all go? So how did it? So would you say you're retired from basketball? Would you say? Well, how would you word that?
I would just say, like, now I'm just playing like any like tournaments and shit like that. Like, I'm just doing shit now. Like, I ain't taking it that serious no more. You feel me?
So would you call your career in basketball success or a failure?
Success, definitely.
I would agree with that, but I wanted to see because some people would say you didn't make the NBA, you didn't get out. Ultimately, that was your ultimate goal.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, you got paid money to play basketball.
Right. You feel me?
Not a lot of people can get paid to play sport.
Exactly. And when you can make money like that off a side hustle, bro, you ain't got to do nothing but show up and play basketball.
You would done for free.
Yeah. You feel me? It's like, I got to do that shit.
I mean, growing up as a kid, I always wanted to play in the NFL. People don't know football is my number one love.
Yeah, I be seeing that. I didn't know you was in the football like that.
Yeah, I was pretty good in high school, but I mean, like, a 5'10", 250-pound guard ain't making the NFL.
Actually, my homie, he from Kenosha. He went to Iowa.
No, where?
Davion Nixon.
Oh yeah, yep. I know exactly what that is.
He played on Iowa. He played for Iowa.
Everyone knows I'm a Hawkeyes fan, so I know exactly what you're talking
Nixon,
about.
That's my boy.
Yeah, he's a D tackle. Is he?
Yeah.
Panthers, I think.
For the Panthers, yeah.
Yep,
I know. For the Panthers, and then
he was a fucking dog at Iowa. I mean, he was just bull rushing centers.
Bro, I'm telling you, you know Jack Plum?
Yep, he had a tryout with the Packers.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, like 2 months ago.
For real?
Yeah, I think he might be signing to the XFL or USFL or something like that now. Damn. But yeah, no, he tried for the Packers. I actually chopped up with him at the stadium.
Yeah, Jack Plum. I played. Oh, at Bayport? Yep.
He was he was a right tackle for Iowa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a diehard Hawkeyes fan. I mean, I watch every game, so yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. So But how did you transition from basketball to music? Because a lot of people, you know,
Yeah.
you could say, you know, you were successful in basketball. Now you just do whatever. But now you want to make a second career. Would that be right to say that?
Yeah. It was crazy, bro. The music scene was different. I started off what I would say around when I was always known for having good ass parties. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
no, you're always the host. You kind of did what I did.
Yeah, bro. I was doing the shit that you was doing. Like I always was paying for venues and shit, doing all that shit.
It's a lot harder than people think it is.
Yeah, it is, bro. That shit is a lot. So that's how I started off, you know, into the music shit. And then obviously my homies who I'm close with, like Nathan Penny, and then you got Speedy, who I was always putting them like, bro, y'all make music, so let's go perform this shit at the party. Yep. Let people hear y'all shit and get y'all shit out there.
Everyone saw the flyers. It'd always be you hosting and they perform
bro,
it.
I was throwing hella parties and shit like that, bro.
We were damn near competing against each other. We were throwing shows at the same times. A little different vibes, different music, but we were both doing the shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no. So you one day, because I remember, I don't even remember, I always talked to you, but I never knew, you know, you made music, nothing like that. And I remember one day out of the blue, I think I was on Facebook, which I never on there.
Yeah.
And I fucking posted a video. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this? And then all of a sudden you're rapping. So did you always kind of make music behind the scenes, or do you one day just say, hey, I'm just gonna start?
So I was literally in my crib, bro, and my homies I just left the studio with Nathan, and then I went home. So I'm at home just chilling, looking at my TV, and I'm watching music videos and shit. I'm like, bro, let me listen to a beat or something real quick. Put on a beat for me. I put on my first beat, and then I just got the vibe into it. You feel me? Then I just got the, you know, typing on my phone.
Start writing it up
in my notepads, and that's how I got. After that, bro, was up. Now that shit come to me like this, bro. And then it's like I be happy when shit go on around me, cause now I be attacking that shit in the studio. Now I just
there you go.
know how to put that shit in there, bro. It's crazy, bro.
So where do you see your music career taking you? And how serious do you think you actually take it? Because there's a lot of people who say, there's a lot of rappers around, you know what I mean? And that's not to be this. There's a lot of people, but you know how I take music very seriously. I'm a businessman with it, you know what I mean? So how I look at it is, if you're gonna be an artist, you should go all in or not in. I always said to people, you know, people who, I drop a song every 4, 5, 6 months, and here you go, I put the audio out, and then boom, that's it. Yeah. To me, that's not artist. That's how I look at it. Facts. So are you doing it more for fun, or do you really see yourself actually doing something with this in a point where you'll be making an income like you did out of basketball?
I ain't gonna lie to you. For right now, I would say if you was to label me in one of those categories right now, as of right now, I would be doing music for fun, like not.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, for sure. But it's like as of right now, I definitely do it for fun. I could take it serious, I could, but it's just the situations in my surroundings and shit like that I let distract me in certain areas. So it's like,
but how I look at distractions is a choice.
Yeah,
I said
facts.
to everyone, you know, you can, you know, everything's a choice in life. If you want to do something, if you want it, you can do it. Do you think because the only person stopping you is you.
It's me.
Do you think you're stopping yourself, or do you think there are valid reasons?
I got valid reasons, but again, I ain't gonna blame nobody but myself. You feel me? For not doing the shit that I'm supposed to be doing. But again, a lot of shit play into why I don't take it serious, because you can have a studio man and shit like that, but you ain't always gonna be able to get in there. And then sometimes
you gotta work up other people's time.
Yep. And then sometimes it might be a little favoritism going on, and then
wait, go on, tell me more.
Yeah,
what does that mean?
It just be like a lot of shit that ties into why I don't I do music for fun, because what I see from what I know, especially around the area that we live in, you know what I'm saying? Like, people be money hungry sometimes, and
I be money hungry.
We would pick other people over you, and it just be a lot of shit that I don't like to get into, bro. So I just stay away from it. Like, I don't like bullshit at all, bro. Like, I just like to be at peace with a lot of shit and do me, you feel me? So when I see if it's happening to other people and shit like that, I just stay away from it. I ain't even gonna try to go forward with the shit, because it's like, bro, I see what you going through. I ain't got no time for that, bro. Because I know how I would get and how I would act about it. So I don't play into it. And then, like, you got certain video mans out here who do videos and shit like that, but then they charge.
They'll
and
charge
I know,
one person this much, charge
you
the
feel
next
me?
man this
And I'm
much.
not worried about the next man pocket or what you charging the next man. That's something you're supposed to do, but at the same time, bro,
Why you taxing me?
Why you want to do that to me, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I can say one thing. There could be a reason why is they might think you have the money.
right.
And you do have the money.
Yeah.
But that's how some people move. Some people will be like, well, I know this guy don't have this money, so I'm going to charge him less because I still want money. But I know he's got the money, so I'm going to charge him more.
Facts.
That's how it's kind of a shitty way to move, but that's how some people move.
Yeah, that's how some people move, and you got to sometimes just accept it. That's why me and my brother's we've been building our own studio too. So it's like,
it's smart to do that, but at the end of the day, you gotta make sure the quality's there because the quality's not there. No one's gonna listen.
Yeah, we got a lot of the top equipment though, like coming in right now. So we just trying to figure it out on our own, bro, right now. So then a lot of more music will be dropped from me. A lot of more shit will be going on. Then actually with me connecting with, obviously, with Alex and shit and with you, I'll be tapping in with y'all for sure. So
yeah, we'll have some stuff come up for sure. But so artists who are, in the game, in the industry, who's 3 artists that you would want to work with?
3 artists I would want to work with for sure. Well, I don't know.
And it can be for any reason. It can be just strictly, okay, I know I'll make this much income off the song, or I like this artist, so I want to work with him. You know what I mean? There can be various reasons.
For number one, I'm not gonna lie.
You don't have to rank them if you don't want to either. You can, and you don't have to.
I would just say I know top 3. Jace, he's one of them. He's an artist. DC the Don is definitely an artist I want to work with, and G Herbo. For a fact.
That's something you could actually put together too. The Herbo one. That's actually something you could put together any of them three. Really, money talks bullshit.
Especially with Jace, I just he actually reposted my brother's song.
Oh, word?
Yeah, so
that's dope.
And then we can tap in with him for sure.
Yeah, we'll figure something out with that.
Yeah.
So this is a popular demand question. I always have to ask artists: would you do a song with 6ix9ine? Just be honest. I just hope you don't lie to me.
Yeah, no doubt. In the position that I'm in right now, I'm definitely doing a song with 6ix9ine. Like, to get a buzz, like, I ain't gonna lie. Business-wise, though, you know what I'm saying? Business-wise, that was a smart move for Kodak Black to do some shit like that. $1 million for a feature, no one's doing that.
I still wonder if that shit's true, to be honest with you.
Nah, bro, that's a fact. It's true, bro.
See, I have a whole plot behind in my own head. I feel like this is what's really going on. Because I think right now 6ix9ine's hot artist than Kodak. If you actually look streaming.
Yeah, the numbers don't lie, bro. 6ix9ine is doing, like, his number. Bro, that's because of who he is, for one.
And he's got a big fan base in Mexico, Latin.
His big fan base. Like, you got to understand, like, man, bro, like, I'm doing a song with 6ix9ine, bro.
So, my plot behind it is I think Kodak, I think Kodak said, hey, bro, like, I'm going to make it sound like you pay me all this money for this feature for me to do it because people are not going to fuck with me if I do it. But, like, I'll actually do this shit for free. I think it was a whole little conspiracy behind the scenes just because I think because I think realistically, it's good for both of them, but I think if you really look at it, I think 6ix9ine is giving more buzz to Kodak than Kodak than the 6ix9ine.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's how I look at it. So,
that's how I say, like, even if like, you true, because it do sound like, that do sound true, what you just said. So if that is true, if that's the case, like I said, business-wise, if it's true about the $1 million feature, then that was a smart move on Kodak end.
I think it's smart either way.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, like, if he offered me that much, bro, I'm doing that in the position that I'm in right now. A lot of motherfuckers would be like, oh, I ain't doing that, bro. Shut up. Yes, you is, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Stop lying, bro. You gonna do that, motherfucker, bro. I'm doing that.
See, I can't say much because I met 6ix9ine in Hawaii back in 2018. I got a picture of him on Instagram. I can't remember. And when I met, I was biggest 6ix9ine fan you'll find. That I was.
He was when he first came out and shit. He was nice as hell, bro. When he was first dropping and shit, he was going back to back doing hella views. That's what people don't pay attention to. The numbers, bro.
Yeah, numbers don't lie.
Numbers do not lie, bro. That nigga, when he be trolling Lil Durk and shit like that, he be right. Like, he be right on his numbers and shit, bro.
Yeah, the thing is, but also 6ix9ine has one record that. It was like the most songs on the hot, I think it's Hot 50 at once. He had like 7 songs at once on the Hot 50.
They blackballing him for sure.
But yeah, no, I don't really care if he ratting all that shit just because of people that actually look into the story. I mean, his man just stole like $2 million from him, and then he got kidnapped, and they were threatening to kill his mom, and then he was fucking his baby mom. And me personally, if someone kidnapped me, stole $2 million from me, fucked my baby mama, threatened to kill my mom, me personally, I'm telling too. But that's just me. I can give a fuck. I am. If all that shit happened to me, that's what I'm fucking doing.
Yeah.
Fuck. Why the fuck would I sit for 40 years for the people who did all this to me?
Right.
I mean, that's just my opinion. At least everyone's got different opinions of that shit.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. But you know what I mean? Because if I did all that to you, and then they're saying, "Oh, here's 40 years," would you really be like, "Damn, I'm gonna sit 4 years"?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go about that situation so different though. Like for me, like 6ix9ine though, how he went about that. You had, first of all, like you wasn't even from that hood to even go and do that. Like have all of them gang ties with them.
Yeah, you know the story behind it. He basically had a business proposition to him. Basically
so,
like, hey, you gonna act like I'm with y'all, you with me for protection, I'm gonna pay all of you.
Yeah.
That was kind of basically what the little. That's what I think. All those people were greedy as fuck too. They had everything in their hands. People who probably really didn't have shit like that in their life, and you rolling around one of the most popular rappers, probably the highest rapper in the game at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just.
Also, he paid them to be.
Yeah.
Like, see, that's what I'm saying. I just knew he wasn't really from there.
Yeah, he literally basically paid the people to be around him, like Shoddy, all these people around him.
He was with Trippie Redd too, right?
So they were signed the same label. That's why I think their beef was fake. I'm a big conspiracy guy. So Trippie Redd and 6ix9ine were signed the same exact label, but we're beefing. I think that just sounds a little too weird to me. But we're homies. But then as soon as they signed the same label, now they're beefing. Sounds like to me the man upstairs who's paying their checks said, hey, I'll throw a little extra on y'all, start beefing. Yeah,
y'all just act like y'all into it type shit.
I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm a big conspiracy guy of everything in life, though. Yeah. That's just because of me, how I look at it from business. I'm like, damn, if I have Monte and you beef, you're signing underneath me, we're making all this money. Damn, if y'all beef, y'all can do more views.
Hell
and
yeah.
I'm going to get the money on top of both of you.
Yeah, because you diss him, he diss me. Feel me? Shit like that. Definitely be money moves.
But
bro.
That's how I look at it. But I'm gonna stay away now. We're talking about industry artists. So local artists, give me your top 5 local artists. You don't have to put them in order or nothing. Just around the area.
Top 5, bro.
No order. I'm not gonna make you do all that. And I already know you're gonna leave someone up. Someone's gonna feel some type of way. But you can sort that out after. You can call them after and figure it all out.
Nah, top 5 though, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie. Top 5 who I listen to. I ain't gonna lie. Who I listen to. For me.
Who he listens to.
Nathan. Speedy. Definitely listen to Stack Boys.
Okay, 2 more.
I gotta say the other one. I listen to Monty.
Okay, Monte. There we go. Got one of my boys on there.
I listen to him, and then
one spot left.
Bro, I'm gonna have to go with who else? Oh, Boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's who I like. That's who I got in my playlist. You feel me? So that's who I.
That's who he's spinning in the tracks.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what else you got coming up in life? What's moves in either in personal life, music wise? What's all your plans for the rest of the year?
Yeah, rest of the year. Trying to make run up a check really, and just So right now with my music, I'm about to drop a new video. I'm finna drop a new video. Drop a couple more songs and shit. I wanted to work on a little EP.
How many tracks are you thinking?
Like 7.
Maybe cut down like 4.
Like 4?
Yeah. I like really short EPs. Yeah. Easy to market. I'm gonna give y'all some information for artists. Don't drop mixtapes. I know you did but don't drop mixtapes because if people aren't listening to a whole tape of their industry artists and not listen to local artists. I hate to break it to y'all.
Yeah, no bullshit. You gotta understand. That's why you say I know all this shit. That's why I be like, yeah, I ain't gonna for me. But now that you just say even 4 songs.
The only artist I'm listening to the whole tape of Youngboy. Other than that, I ain't listening to the whole tape.
Yeah.
That's it. If it ain't Youngboy, I ain't listening to the whole tape.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I listen to Youngboy whole tape too. That nigga crazy.
You know, if it's 18 tracks, about 15 of them are gonna be good.
Man,
you'll have like maybe a couple throwaways like anyone else, but for the most part, the whole thing's gonna be good.
Like how you feel about Dirk album?
I don't listen to Dirk.
No?
I don't listen to Dirk.
At all?
No, I don't know.
Damn.
Like I just don't listen to him, so it's probably he's a talented guy. It's probably good, but yeah, couldn't tell you.
Yeah, all right.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't listen to the man at all. Anytime I ever hear music of him, I try to avoid it in general. But that's for all different reasons.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
Not even Youngboy reasons as a whole. Anyone knows me knows why. But
Yeah.
Anyways, what other stuff you got coming up?
Other than the music dropping and shit, really nothing, man. I'm about to turn 25 this year, so it's my golden birthday.
You have a birthday?
So
When's your birthday?
October 25th.
All right, October 25th. We'll have a show then.
Yeah.
We'll throw something nice. You know what I mean?
Big,
Ladies and
bro.
free. You know what I mean?
We need all the baddest for me to come out. All the Femi player boys with the money. We gonna go crazy.
Any bigger features you think about getting anytime soon, or just the Jace one you're talking about, or?
Yeah, just really like I do want to collab with Jace, and then I do want to collab with more local artists too around, but it's like.
See, I'm gonna give more advice. This is how I look at it. Anytime any of my artists I personally work with collab, most of the time, there's some exceptions. I'd say that both parties should come with a marketing plan and put money into it. Because if not, it's just a waste of time.
Facts.
That's how I look at it. Because let's say you and Penny do a song together, which y'all have before.
Right.
How I look at it is, okay, y'all look at the potential of the song. Say, okay, how good is this song? How far do you think this can go? Then you say, okay, how much money are you willing to both put in? Even if it's $300, and I mean nothing crazy, whatever the price may be, that can make it go somewhere. Do something. Put something on TikTok behind it, or do some Spotify playlisting, or whatever the case may be. Because just making a song, put it on Spotify audio for it to do whatever it does, and then move on from it. What's really the point?
Exactly.
Well, instead, unless you're just doing fun. If you're doing fun, then whatever. But if you actually want to make a business out of it, the only people that are going to hear it, people that know you.
Facts.
How else is someone going to hear it? Exactly. How did you learn who Uzi is? I'm just saying a random artist.
Who Lil Uzi was.
Yeah, how did you figure out who he was?
Probably just like YouTube or like.
So how do you think that song got into your page?
Or probably like, when you speak on certain shit, like it pop up on the phone too, so. But I probably discovered Uzi, like I said. Probably even one of my homies probably put me on.
But how do you think they figured it out?
Exactly.
So they found him on Instagram, YouTube, somewhere, right? Playlist?
Yeah, internet.
How do you think they got their name to that spot?
To where they are right now?
How do you think they got the views there? Someone put money behind it. At the end of the day, no matter what artist you hear, if it's a label, if it's them, if it's independent, wherever it's, someone put money behind it to put it where it is. No one actually blows up just by putting a song like that. It don't work like that. Anyone thinks it works like that, they don't know.
Just like Glorilla.
You know what I mean?
She's the perfect example how she just blew up.
That's you put money behind it. That's how other people find your music. If you ever put money behind it, no one will see the music unless people know you in real life.
Yeah.
Half time people know you in real life aren't fans or friends.
Right.
You know what I mean? A lot of people have friends, but how many people have fans?
Exactly.
That's the only reason why some of my artists that I work with have more people come to shows that we don't know, or people that mess with them because we put money behind it. It's not like it's not oh yeah, this artist is so talented. No, talent really doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's about the money behind it. You can be a mid to shitty rapper and blow up because if you force people to listen to your music, if you put something in front of someone enough times, eventually they're gonna listen to it. Don't matter how good or bad you are. You know what I mean?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. When is your next show?
I gotta look at the dates. I definitely got some. I got Jumex coming out for a couple. I got an Oshkosh, probably in Green Bay.
I need to.
Yeah, we'll figure out what show works out good. I got a show in Cincinnati to September 1st. I do last show in Ohio, so I got some shit out there too. So, when we're done with this interview, we'll sit down, we'll figure some stuff out. But you got any shout outs, anything you want to say before we wrap it up? Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Gutt, man. Yes, sir. For bringing me on this podcast, man. Shout out to my boy Alex behind the camera. You know, we've been tapped in for a long time, bro, but we ain't never really did nothing really too crazy. I've probably known you for probably like 5-6 years. Yeah, no bullshit. Kind of crazy now thinking about that, actually. Yeah, we definitely got to start working, bro. Like, I'm ready to work, so you feel me? Putting in this music, all this shit, I'm ready to take it to a next level anyway, so. You already know I'm ready for it, too. Yeah. But this is Gut Talk, and I appreciate you coming out, man. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. And y'all see us on the next episode if he comes back, or my next episode, whoever I have.